When we imagine the English village dream, it's usually somewhere that looks just like this. But there's far more to this place than beautiful old buildings and immaculate gardens. Welcome to Sissinghurst in the heart of Kent. This is a place with a backbone of history and a heart of pure Kentish charm. Sissinghurst is best known for Sissinghurst Castle Garden, a National Trust treasure created in 1930 by poet Veto Sackville-West and diplomat Harold Nicholson. They took a ruin that Horace Walpole once described as a park in 10 times greater ruins and turned it into a succession of intimate garden rooms. That blend of romantic ruin and hidden history defines every corner of this village. The land that Sissinghurst now occupies started as a Saxon pig farm, then evolved into a grand Elizabethan mansion, and during the mid-18th century, parts of the estate were used to house French prisoners of war, who famously referred to it as a chateau, giving the site its enduring castle name. The vibe here is understated prestige. The social energy here is highly specific and curated, revolving around the community hub, the Milk House. This former 16th century coaching inn is where the local population gravitates. It's the kind of place where you can enjoy a wood-fired pizza and a local real ale after a walk through the orchards. The community spirit is palpable, from the annual flower shows to the classic car meets that bring the village to life. You are in the high Weald area of outstanding natural beauty, meaning your weekends are filled with ancient woodland walks. It's a quiet, refined sanctuary that feels a world away from the London smog, yet it retains an intellectual, arty edge that keeps it from feeling sleepy. A proper location analysis must address the logistical reality. For those still working in London, one must accept that the village lacks a train station. For commuters, the absolute lifeline is Staplehurst, a 10 to 15 minute drive north. During the morning peak, direct trains to London Bridge and Charing Cross run at 20 to 30 minute intervals, with the fastest journeys taking just 55 to 65 minutes. You will usually find a seat for the ride home. It's the perfect buffer, an hour of reading or catching up on emails, and then you are back in the Garden of England. No changes, no chaos, just a straight shot to the city. So what does your money actually buy in Sissinghurst? While every home is different, the village generally commands a small premium over much of the surrounding area. Cranbrook is often up to 3 to 8% less expensive, although homes close to Cranbrook School can easily match or exceed Sissinghurst prices. Goudhurst sits in much the same league, with values often comparable and exceptional homes commanding premiums in either village. Tenterden generally offers around 7 to 13% more house for your money, thanks to its larger housing stock and the absence of a railway station. Ultimately, you're not just buying a property in Sissinghurst. You're buying into one of the Weald's most tightly held and consistently desirable village markets. These comparisons are broad market averages, and individual property values will always vary. Local market conditions can also change over time. For families, this is where the Sissinghurst strategy pays off. The village is home to Sissinghurst Primary School, which was praised in its most recent Ofsted inspection for its strong focus on personal development. It's a flourishing school with a family feel that parents love. But the real crown jewel is the Cranbrook School. Sissinghurst sits in the catchment area for this prestigious state grammar school. This means you can give your children an education that rivals the best private schools in the country, but without the tuition fees. Other secondary options include Homewood School and Sixth Form Centre, Maskell's Academy and Uplands Academy. In Sissinghurst, your children's future is built into your postcode. Admission is subject to the Kent test, oversubscription criteria and annual catchment policies, which can change yearly. So, who is Sissinghurst for? It's for the professional who wants to leave the city grind behind but refuses to leave the London standards of living. It's for the family that values heritage, nature and a top-tier education. It's for the person who wants to live inside a masterpiece. Sissinghurst is honest and arguably in the top 3 most prestigious villages in the High Weald. If you're ready to trade the tube for the tower, then the move to Sissinghurst is calling. Here, every morning feels like a getaway, and every evening is a return to timeless elegance. This is more than a home. It is a sanctuary that requires a minor logistical compromise. If a buyer can handle the A262 bottlenecks and the daily station drop-off, this location repays them with a lifestyle that feels anchored in another era. Ultimately, it is a considered mature choice for those ready to fully commit to the Garden of England. Some places simply give you an address. Sissinghurst gives you a way of life. And perhaps that's the true value of Sissinghurst. Not what it costs, but what it gives back. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. Help me create more videos like this by hitting subscribe. If you'd like to check the videos featuring Cranbrook, Goudhurst and Tenterden, you can find them in the playlist below.